What's up, guys and gals, and welcome back to the Nerd Castle. Today in the world of indie games, we're going to be taking a look at the early access for My Time at Sandrock, the much-awaited sequel to My Time at Portia. So anyways, if you don't know what this is an open-world crafting game where you are basically, it's a lot like Stardew Valley. I'll be honest with you, it's a lot like Stardew Valley, but it's fully 3D from a third-person perspective, and then the crafting tends to be a little bit more engineering-related, so lots of cogs and things like that you're going to be crafting in order to make benches and new gear and things of that nature. There's usually a dungeon involved that you get to dive down into. Combat wasn't the strong point of the previous game, but I did find it to be pretty entertaining, so much so that I ended up playing the game, I think, for probably about 20 hours. So let's take a look at this early access. I'm going to do my best to give you my first impressions along the way, just in case you wanted that. I'll have a link for you down below in the description, just in case you wanted to check it out. And then on top of that, you'll find a link to my Discord and my Twitch stream, just in case you wanted to swing on through and say hello there. Let's go ahead and start a new game off. Alright, so the first thing we gotta do is I gotta customize my character. I'm gonna go with the classic, I'm gonna go with the classic name Splat that has been handed down through generations since biblical times. We get to pick a voice. I'm gonna go with the deep voice right there. I like the deep voice. I think the deep voice sounds good. What kind of customization can we do here? So we've got skin color. Looks like we've got face shape. We've got hair. Yeah, we should probably like mess with the hairstyle a little bit. Oh, those are bangs. Gotcha. What happens if I just like, oh yeah, we can have kind of like I tripped and fell on a weed whacker type of look going on right there. I can dig it. I can dig it. Okay, do we have anything that's like a little bit shorter? Oh, that one's got like a little top knot on it. Okay, let me see what ways I can customize this guy real quick. I was looking for like just like a shaved bald head, you know what I mean? With just like some stubble, but I don't think they've got me taken care of here. I mean, that's close enough for me. I mean, is that close enough for you? That's, you know, that's like they hit it with like a one razor right there. They didn't like fade it in, and honestly, like the lines aren't real sharp. But like, I feel like I can live with it. It's utilitarian. Okay, we'll confirm that. As far as eyebrows go, what kind of like, yeah, let's get some big old beefy boy like Dungeons of Dread. Yeah, we need some Dreadmore eyelashes right there. How much bigger can I get these? There we go. I need these things to be like ginormous. There it is. That's the one. I can also pick out my ear types, apparently. Can I have like a beard? I can have, oh, we can have like the anthrax thing going on. Okay. Or we can just have a mustache. That's not many facial hairs. Can we have like more facial hairs? I want more facial hairs. I can have a face tattoo? Okay, yeah, that gives us kind of the God of War look right there. We can go for the kiss angle. Okay. We can just have like, that's not really a tattoo. That's more of like a scar. But sure, yeah, let's throw the scar on there. Although we might want that to be like, there we go. We'll like darken it up a little bit. We got to get it to like kind of match the skin tone. There we go. That's about right. Perfect. All right, I think that's good enough for right now. I don't think I'm going to need my lipstick for this adventure. It's apparently Monday the 1st. Choose your birthday? I don't know. I might have my birthday be on whatever day this is right here because it's got a little icon on it. I don't know what it is, but I want to be born into a world of festivities.
Hi there, you must be the new builder. I'm Ian, the other new builder. I just got here yesterday. Nice to meet ya. I'm here to take you to the Commerce Guild. The retiring builder and the commissioner are there. Let's not keep them waiting. Follow me.
Okay, sounds... Oh, we're actually following. Okay. Movement. It's got like a clippity-clomp to it. It's actually got like some downforce. Let's take a look at this, right? Let's see how this animation goes. It does look like we have the ability to jump, although there's not much of a push-off to the jump, in all honesty. I usually like it when there's like a nyeh, almost like a jumping thrust to it, I guess. But it's fine. I know I have to go to the Commerce Guild. I'm appraising things. I know. Apparently, they're just going to reorient me towards the goal. Seems fine. Cartoony, but fine.
Howdy there, I'm Yan, president of the Sandrock Commerce Guild. Pleased to make your acquaintance, yada yada yada. I'll be overseeing you with me on, but don't think of me as your boss. Think of me more as, a buddy, that's your, supervisor. This here's Mason. He's retiring, hence, you know, the whole reason for you being here and whatnot. But you knew that already. What am I talking about? Anyway, see that workshop there on the other side of the tracks? It used to be Mason's, but now it's all yours. Ain't that swell? Just think of all the great stuff you'll be able to make in there for our Commerce Guild. And, well, for other people too, I guess. Well, I am now speechless. Mason, as the established builder of Sandrock, why don't you say a couple of inspiring words?
Well, let's not get too friendly. I mean, am on my way out of here. My workshop is yours now. You may find it run down and dilapidated, ill-equipped, and it is certainly those things, but you may also find that the place has a lot of heart. I believe that will suffice. May you bring Telesis to the land. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to the Blue Moon. There are only so many more days I'll be able to get my Yakmel milk on.
Well, he always was a bit awkward, mind you. Anyway, back to business. Before you start, I need to tell y'all a bit about how we work here in the desert. I know you already hold builder licenses, but things are a bit different here from what you're used to. To start with, there aren't too many trees around, so don't go swinging your axe around too much. It's, frowned upon, anyway. But there's plenty of scrap metal and driftwood you can break apart. For that, you'll need something called a pick hammer. It's a pick with a hammer, just as the name implies. We use it only because it's useful for breaking up rocks, but it's also durable enough to break up the old world scrap all around here. Easy stuff to make as well. You just need to find some stone and wood and craft it at your work table. Why don't, when you're done, just come find me in the Commerce Guild. But, you know, no rush. See you there.
True. It is pretty easy to make. We should be able to find the stone and wood we need by just searching through junk piles on the ground near our workshops. Picking up things is fun. Hey, let's go to your workshop and see what kind of machines Mason left for you. Let me take you there. I'm already getting pretty acquainted around here, so I can make sure you don't get lost.
All right, let's go take a look at it. We're going to build some trash out of other trash. Dude, is there a seam on the back of my head? Did I have head surgery? Dude, I think my head has a butt crack. That's not a good look. All right, which one of you allowed me to make a character that has a butt crack in the back of his head? One of you was supposed to warn me.
Kind of slim pickings, but at least he did leave you a work table. That should be all you need to make a pick hammer. You know, Sandrock is still well known across all free cities for being directly on top of an old world metropolis. They say some old scraps even end up here on the surface when the wind blows. Once we have our pick hammers, we can smash them up and get all the resources we need. Also, I kind of wanted to say something to you privately. See, the reason I came to Sandrock is because it's not doing well for itself. Everybody in the Free Cities knows that. But I didn't hesitate signing that contract. I thought it'd be the best way for me to make a difference in the world. I bet you feel the same way. So let's make a promise, builder to builder. Let's take Sandrock back to its glory days during our time here. Let's give it our all, okay?
Yeah, look, okay. We're in total agreement. You see these eyebrows right here? These are not the eyebrows of giving up. These are the eyebrows of fortitude.
Well, I'm off to make my pick hammer. See you around.
All right. Well, we got to make... Oh, hey, there's a trash pile right there. Oh, right. Oh, I like the scavenging animation. That's nice. I actually didn't expect that. I thought it would just open up like a loop menu, and then I'd just doop, 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 put it all inside my inventory. I'm actually fairly pleased with the vocal performance as well. Like, honestly, the voice acting seems fairly charming. Like, it's very, very easy for voice acting a lot of the time to come across like ham-fisted or over-delivered, but it seems okay. I actually didn't mind listening to it. Normally, I'm the kind of person that just sort of like spams the spacebar whenever I get to dialogue portions of a game. I'm like, yeah, let me get back to the gameplay. But like in the case of this game, it wasn't too painful to listen to. A thick rope. Yeah, I'll take a thick rope. Sure, why not? Apparently there's a stone axe laying on the ground right there too. I don't know if we need it or not, but we might. All right, so the filter bar lets you sort through items. Okay, that's fine. Yep, I've seen a crafting menu before. There's our pick hammer. So now we can dig, apparently. Click the blank space to exit. Okay, yeah, I would like to do that, please. It actually looks like I can use the axe to break down wooden scrap and plant resources. Okay. And then the pick hammer is for junk in the yard as well as scrap all over the desert. Cool. Well, it wants me to go back and talk to Yan, but let's kind of like wander around for a second. Like, I kind of want to take a look and see just kind of how far the map goes. Yeah, we can just gather straight from here. Why not? Grab a few extra goodies just in case. It looks like we are getting some XP along the way as well. So it looks like level ups are incorporated into the game. I didn't actually think... Did you get level ups in the first game? God, it's been so long since I played the first one that I can't really remember. I don't remember if you leveled up in the first one or if you just got like gear upgrades and things. Either way, we're getting XP now. I kind of vaguely remember getting XP, but man, how long has it been since Sandrock since Portia came out? Had to be a long time. There we go. I've harvested some yak thorn. It doesn't look like there's going to be much customization attached to the level ups, but you do get some more HP and you do get some more attack power. Obviously, that's just like speculation for right now. Frame rate seems to be reasonably stable at the moment, and I frequently try to tell you guys that I have an aging rig right here, like for all the stuff that I do here on the internet. I haven't bought a new computer in like a really, really long time, probably about 4 or 5 years in all honesty, and so like stability is one of those things that I tend to notice because I'm getting to that phase of my PC build's life duration where, oh, okay, I guess I can clean up garbage as well that's laying all over town. Anyway, Logan the Outlaw. I want to be like him, dude. He's got a gangster bandana. If you see this man, do not engage. Report immediately to the Civil Corps. Any information leading to the arrest and conviction of this vile perpetrator will be rewarded handsomely in the sum of 100,000 galls. That's pretty good, dude. That's enough galls to make the Romans take notice. All right, so this is from the first game. Basically, this is going to be kind of like a trade guild, and we're going to be competing with other builders to see who can produce the most stuff for town and like renovate the most things and who can make the place nicer. Like the previous game was like that as well, where this is very much kind of the story, if it follows in the same tracks of the first game, where you're a guy arriving in a town that's had better days, and through your workshop, you're supposed to be making that place kind of grow and become prosperous. And so anyways, this workshop rankings board right here is how you're going to compete. His name is Big Head Wang. That's a really, really unfortunate name. All right.
Now that's a nice looking pick hammer. It is the soul of a desert builder. Never lose it. But if you do, well, now you know how to build another one, I suppose. Next, let me tell you about the recycler. It's another indispensable tool for a desert builder. It's the machine that's synonymous with make do. Once it's made, you can put the scrap you collect with your pick hammer into the recycler to get all kinds of useful items.
You can construct the recycler on your assembly station. Here's the diagram for it. Just look it up in your workshop handbook. You can also open to it on the control panel at the assembly station.
Don't worry so much. You'll figure it out. I'm back to the Commerce Guild when you finish. Bye now.
Honestly, I'm glad to see the graphical improvements that they've gotten into the game as well, like the texture quality And just that, so like, here's the thing is like, sometimes when texture quality and like model quality go up as a game gets to like its second or its third iteration or sequel, what you'll find is that the original art style gets kind of lost in the shuffle in order to make the game look more modern. But honestly, I feel like they've done a really, really good job maintaining the art style of the previous game while at the same time tightening it up. Like everything from like the facial hair models to the character models to the textures on the clothing and the models and the way they stick off the characters. Done very, very well, actually. Quite tasteful. I like this art style quite a lot. I really do. Looks good. All right, well, we've got to go back and we've got to build our recycler. The beginning of these games is always kind of like this, where they're like, build this, build that. But it does become open world at a certain point. They're going to cut you loose, kind of Stardew Valley style. And there's really just going to be like festivals and storyline of, dude, is that a death ray over there? Farmer Jerry apparently decided he gets to have a death ray in his backyard. Fair enough. I don't think I want to live in a world where death rays are not freely distributed amongst everyone that might desire one. Ball cactus. I mean, it does seem to be right about that height. They're not wrong. So it does look like there's like focus to the chopping. So what I mean by that is like when you run up on a plant, if you're not aligned properly, like, so like, where's another cactus at? Anyways, the horizontal swings would not hit the cactus, but once I moved the camera to kind of aim at it, he started doing overhead swings. So it seems like the game has some kind of detection in there that decides whether or not...
Friend, I couldn't help but notice you're doing something illegal. We are not allowed to cut down trees near the town.
Oh, so you're like the village snitch, got you.
Oh, cutting down trees around town can have some seriously negative effects on our environment. Seeing as this is your first offense, I'll let it slide. But if I catch you out here chopping down public trees again, well, I'll have no choice but to fine you to the full extent Sandrock nuisance tree law allows for.
Oh god, not a fine! The horror!
Worse than that, though. Why, if I saw you chopping down trees, I don't know if I would want to be your friend anymore.
No!
I'm sure a lot of people around town would feel the same way.
The entire reason I moved to Sandrock is to make friends with Burgess.
But don't you worry. You can find wood scrap out in the desert, buy imported wood from me, even plant your own trees on your own property. See, plenty of ways. So you really have no need to chop these trees down. That's all, builder. Conserve water, and don't chop down these trees.
There's a cactus, so I thought that it would be exempt from, like, I don't consider, like, a saguaro to be, like, to be a tree. I consider it to be a cactus. Like, I think that those two things are distinct. And so maybe, I think we just kind of got confused here. All right? All right, so in order to make my recycler, I am going to need... Yeah, I would like to turn off the tutorial, actually. Oh, we already have it? Okay. Cool, so we need... Oh, I already have the wood. Nice. We'll throw it all together. We need stone troughs. Okay. Fair enough. Do I make that at my workbench? I do indeed make that at my workbench, but I'm going to need to have 12 rocks in order to make it work. Let me see if I can dig together. And in fact, this is a good opportunity for us to look at the options menu anyways, which is something that I always fail to do on these episodes. I always mean to take a look at the options, but then I just kind of forget. Looks like we do have quite a few options in here for game settings. We obviously want to turn off the tutorial, but there's also... Oh, that's what it is. Okay, aim assist can go off. Looks like we've got block modes, sprint modes, toggle, or hold. We can show our hats. That's always a good thing. Looks like we can mess with the X and the Y sensitivity, and the game does support inversion of the camera for those of you that like it inverted. We will save those. And then over here in the display mode, looks like we've got various qualities, FPS limiters, vertical sync, checkity, check. And then it also looks like we can set up where we want things to go. We've got anti-aliasing in here, and it looks like actually a very, very customizable, thorough graphics menu. Well done, developers. This is actually quite good. There's lots of stuff in here. Pretty much everything you could possibly want to fiddle with is in this menu. Nice. As far as audio goes, the splitter is fairly standard stuff, but honestly, they've got a nice addition here. You can change your character's voice at any time, just in case you decide you don't like it. Normally, most games make you recreate your character entirely to do that, and I actually really like that. Language options, standard stuff, and then keyboard and mouse controls, fully key rebindable, check, checkity check, and then, of course, the game supports controllers as well. Very nice. I am totally fine with that options menu. Everything in there seems to be in its prim and proper place. We needed to get some rocks, so let's get on out here, and we'll see if we can bang up some rocks real quick. Is that guy going to count? That guy is indeed going to count. All right, come here. Okay, so we got some dregs, and we got some stone scrap. We've got some high-quality wood scrap here. Oh, I need a better tool for that. Okay. A sandworm. Obviously not like the Shai Hulud brand. All right, what about this one? Can I chop that one? There we go. Okay. I don't know what we're going to do with, like, the dregs and stuff, but we'll try to keep an eye out, I suppose. Big old wood pile over. Oh, I don't chop that. I gather from it. Gotcha. Okay, a little bit of wood, a little bit of fiber, a few more dregs in there. I was actually hoping... Oh, dude, what is that right there? Is it friendly? I want to pet it. I mean, he's got a smiley face above his head. Okay, yeah, you're stupidly adorable. I can't be around you anymore. This is how I end up... Oh, my God, okay. I don't really want to fight you. I would prefer not to. It also appears as though I have nothing that's going to harm you, so I'm going to bravely run away. None of my weapons appear to be effective against the sheer terror that is the animated cactus. Gravel, huh? All right, let's give it a go. Didn't really get much out of that. Oh, there it goes. Hey, we got stone out. Nice. That's what we were looking for. Okay, so we want these little red piles right here, and I think we need like 12 of them in order to make our troughs. That way we could... oh, dude, I thought somebody threw something at me. Oh, okay. Okay, so we're going to need better tools for pretty much, like, universally all this stuff. I'm just going to, like, grab what I see around, but it looks like the red stones are going to be the foremost benefactors of this current building progress, so, like, we'll focus on those. Was there a slight deformation of that rock as its HP went down? Oh, there is. There's a deformation graphic right there. I like it. That looks good. Very nice. Okay, good little detail to have. Did I just get stung in the wang by a scorpion? I think I did, dude. I'm missing 5 HP right now. So, you know, if anybody ever puts you up for a pop quiz like, hey, how much HP do you use if you get stung on the dick by a scorpion? 5. 5 is the answer to that question. We've done the science, and we have validated it. Okay, so with our stuff here, we need to make these stone troughs. 2 of them, more specifically. Now that those are done... Oh, a little bit of a frame rate hitch right there. I need grinding saws. Did it auto add that? I think it must have. Yeah, it's what it looked like to me anyways. What is that right there? Dinas? A small stone with a common mix of sand and minerals. Oh, I think it does. I think it just like... Wait, what? Oh, there we go. Apparently I swapped parts or something. I thought maybe it was auto-adding. Which I would have been, like, totally fine with. I don't mind. Alright. Well, we got that done. This thing is just busted right here. I probably could have got all the materials out of this, huh? I could have got, like, half the materials out of that. It wants me to talk to Yan again? Okay. Back to Yan we go. Yeah, and the man, what you got for me?
Hey, there you you are. No need to show me the recycler. I'm sure it's fine. You have a builder's license, right? Besides, what's the worst it could do? Explode and burn our whole town to the ground? The main thing to take away here is that from now on, whenever you have questions, you can just consult your workshop handbook and definitely not ask me anything related to building whatsoever. Yes, I'll be far too busy to handle your questions. So now you have the basic knowledge of a desert builder. Why don't you mosey on over to City Hall and register your workshop? Normally, the mayor handles registrations, but Minister Matilda's taking over administrative type stuff for her at the moment.
Mindlessly following orders. All right. You're my kind of builder.
Oh, by the way, I found a couple of extra diagrams I was probably going to throw away, but why would I do that when I could just recycle them to you? No need to thank me. Consider it a new employee bonus thingy. Anyway, hurry over to City Hall and have Matilda register your workshop. While you're out, I'll be preparing a job for you. Hurry back when you're registered.
Okay, off we go. I have noticed that every now and again, when you press the spacebar to advance like vocal dialogue performances, the soundtrack hitches for just a second. I don't know if that's related to my hardware or if that's something that's happening to everybody when they play this game, but that's definitely one of those little hiccups that you probably want to look into, I guess. Let's head on up to Town Hall, and honestly, I really like the way this city looks at night. This game has a really pleasing aesthetic. Like, they've done a really good job with it. Like, they've got a soft glow on kind of like the neon and the lighting sources. The shadows are thrown very softly, and I don't even have volumetrics turned on right now. They're off by default. And so anyways, I'm actually kind of like, this is a really pleasant looking game world.
Oh, who goes there? Oh, it's you. I thought you were one of Logan's gang. Silly me, you look nothing like an outlaw. And your arms are so skinny. Do you even know how to defend yourself? You know the desert isn't kind to the fragile. It is decided. I, the magnificent pen, the protector of Sandrock, as of 5 seconds ago, have taken it upon myself to offer you a combat lesson.
Feel like I'm good, man.
Huh? But skinny arms. You never can be too careful with all these bandits about. And did I mention I'm the strongest man in the world?
I mean, that sure may be, but I'm trying to get my paperwork filed before 5 o'clock and, like, you know, bureaucracy, so I don't think I have time to be fist fighting in front of the DMV right now.
I see. Well, don't blame me when you're halfway down the gullet of a giant giggler.
Why would I blame you if that happens? It's clearly the giggler's fault. My head still has a butt crack.
Why, hello there. You must be the builder. I'm Minister Matilda from the Church of Light, filling in for Mayor Trudy. We're so excited to see you getting started as a builder here in Sandrock. If you're here, well, that means you must have passed Yen's little audition and you're ready to register your workshop. All you have to do is fill in the name of your workshop, and we're all set.
Workshop. Okay, yeah. I've named it the Jerk Shop. That way I can be an unwitting participant in people's, like, schemes to make fun of their friends. They can actually call the Jerk Shop, and then I can tell them that we have run out of you. That way, we're just facilitating witty verbal banter, okay? I do this as a public service.
That'll do it. If you ever want to change your workshop name again, you can buy a rename card from the City Hall store. Congratulations, builder. Your workshop is officially open for business in Sandrock. Whenever you're ready, you can start taking commissions from the commission board inside the Commerce Guild. Now, I'm not exactly known around these parts for my arithmetic, but I do reckon we can expect a lot from 2 builders as opposed to just old Mason by his lonesome. Work hard, then you'll have plenty of pocket money for yourself too, don't you know? I dare say this calls for a celebration. Normally we have fireside meetings on Sunday nights, but I reckon I'll just round everyone up tomorrow to proper welcome you new builders. Oh, and you must come. It wouldn't be the same without you.
This place seems stiflingly social. They need to get to know me. I'm going to be in my workshop and I'm rarely going to come out. And if you have to talk to me, speak monosyllabically and as quickly as possible.
See you then. And congratulations again, Builder. May you bring Telesis to Sandrock.
Like, in real life, if they had a complete and total town hall meeting to welcome me to town, I would be so ridiculously turned off by that. Like, I can think of very, very few things that I would like to attend less. I still don't know what telesis is either, and they all keep telling me to bring it to town. Alright, so inside the workshop.
Oh, hey, did you get a message from Yen saying, emergency, come now as well? Wonder what's the emergency?
Listen here, you lazy mopstick. Me and my boys have had it up to here with your excuses. Where's our lift, huh?
Oh, look, Rocky, old buddy, old pal.
Don't you buddy me, pal. Since Mason's leaving, you promised me you'd do it yourself. First it was you had a cold, and then it was your turtle beans. And today I find out you don't even got a turtle. Do you understand how much money I'm losing here? So now, I gotta give you a beatdown. Sorry, pal, but it's a company policy.
Wait, no, Rocky, look. Well, what I really meant is, I was bringing in new people to take special care of your commission. Look, here they are.
Did we come at a bad time?
No, you came at the perfect time. Mr. Rocky here is the big boss of Eufaula Salvage, and he's got a very special commission that we should take care of right away. With Mason's departure, the commission sort of got lost in the shuffle for a few months or so. But now that you two are both registered workshops, you can take this commission off my hands. Help out, right?
Oh, yeah, sure. That's what we're here for. Did you hear that? Our first big job!
If you look, you can see a slight seam in her shirt right there that opens up. So they've got this bottom portion attached to like maybe the bottom half of the model. That'd be another thing they probably want to clean up right there. It's probably only visible through like certain cutscenes from a certain angle, but you can see kind of a seam or like a tear opening up right there.
You're up for it. What do you say, buddy pal?
All right, Yan. Against my better judgment, I'm gonna give you one more chance.
Great! Listen here, builders. Rocky and his miners are working out of Paradise Lost. You know, that big-looking ruins right next to the builder's workshop? My pal here commissioned 2 crane lifts to move things up and down this real long tunnel they're working out of. And since there are 2 of you, each one of you can make a lift. Easy peasy for all.
Sorry for putting you two on the spot. If only Yan's doing his job like he's supposed to it. Hey, I'm not your pal. If you're looking for parts, we have a bunch of salvage in our company backyard that you can ruffle through. It's located by the Paradise Lost ruins. Lots of miners there. Can't miss it. Normally, we charge a weekly fee for access. But here, take a free 1-week pass. When you're done, install it for me as well. She already drew me up a diagram for the lift. So yeah, you can have it. Hope you put it to better use than this sorry excuse for a builder here.
My back was hurting.
Based on this diagram, we won't be able to find these parts from any random scrap. I guess we'll need to take a look at Rocky's salvage yard. Looks like we'll need to use a furnace as well. Well, we can't finish if we don't get started. Let's do our best.
Did I just get a new t-shirt? I mean, it's got to be better than my Cactuar t-shirt. How do I open up my inventory? There we go. All right, so I guess it gives me, like, bonuses and stuff. All right. We do have, like, a full character worksheet, so that's pretty sweet. Well, I don't know if that's an improvement. Now I'm wearing my shirt like I'm the bad guy from a movie that was made in, like, 1987 with, like, the pocket polo shirt with, like, with the crocodile on the front of it, man. I don't know. Like, can I really be expected to wear a t-shirt that's not dripping with, like, 13 layers of irony? I don't know, man. I don't know if that's for me. Let's see here. So we got to build a crane lift. How big is the world? Oh, you follow salvage is, like, right there. Oh, I do like how they've got it, like, marked where you can find certain animals and things on the map, too. Good. I mean, it seems like a lot of artistic care has been put into this game. It feels pretty good so far. Aside from that audio bug, like when you're advancing dialogue, I haven't really seen anything that's too eyebrow-raising. Like, everything else seems to be assembled fairly well. Can I do anything with that? Oh, apparently you can kick it like a soccer ball and plant fibers come out of it, and you get resources. That's kind of cool. All right, do I need to worry about... I don't remember... This game's like Stardew Valley, and that I remember there's like an arbitrary time of night that if you don't go to bed, something bad happens, but I can't remember exactly what the time is on it. That's the one thing that I can't remember. So anyways, we're probably going to have to build a furnace. We're probably going to have to build a forge. I think they mentioned that. But this looks like the salvage yard right here. Okay. Let me get this gravel real fast, dude. I'm harvesting. Oh, yeah, my energy level is kind of terrible right now. Maybe I'll go back and I'll just catch a little bit of a nap and we'll advance into tomorrow. But so far, honestly, I'm really, really interested in playing more. And the downside is that the game's in early access. So now I've got it, like, so I made the mistake with Subnautica where I played that game every time a new content patch came out. And by the time the 1.0 came out, I was bored. And so anyways, I try not to do that now. And so usually when I find a promising early access, I don't touch it ever again after I do the video until it comes out in 1.0. And this may be exactly one of those cases. So anyways, this is my time at Sandrock. It seems to be a game that's pretty well curated, and I think the bits and bobs are all in the right place. Fantastic options menu, the texture work, and I think the models all look really, really great. The voice acting pops and does a pretty good job with the characterization. It's very cartoon-like. Like, I think it would fit right in if you had kind of like a Saturday morning cartoon or whatever, which I think is what they're going for, with like a little bit of just kind of that tiniest bit of cartooning and over-delivery just to make the characters pop. I like it. The link is down below. You can check the game out there. My name is Splattercat. I sift through the pile to find what's worthwhile in the world of indie games so that you don't have to. Today we had my time at Sandrock. Tomorrow we will more than likely have something else. For right now, I don't really see a whole lot of things that worry me about this game. The movement does feel a little tiny bit weird, but like, other than that and the audio advancement kind of hitch, I'm looking forward to playing it more. I'll see y'all later. Thanks for stopping on in.